There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna give you my little spiel, and then we'll just jump right in.
Okay.
I call myself an intuitive medium. It just means that I can connect with your friends and loved ones who have crossed over and provide evidence of their existence beyond their bodies. I also get intuitive information about you, what's happening in your life, what has happened in the past, or what could happen in the future. And for the sake of authenticity, I would like to feed you the information rather than you feed me.
Okay.
So I'll make a few statements. If you could just say, yes, that makes sense, or no, I don't know what that means. It just kind of helps me navigate. Um, don't be afraid to tell me no and don't make it fit if it doesn't, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Have you ever gotten a reading before?
No, this is my first time.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
Okay, and so you did want mediumship, correct? Like you wanted to hear from loved ones in spirit, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I will tell you that they're here. Okay. And you're Mary, right? I just want to make sure.
Yes.
Okay. So I called forward your team and I want to just tell you that 99.9% of my readings are a mixture of both mediumship and intuitive information.
Okay.
So if you're open to it, I can tell you some more information. Um, Yeah, they're here. Okay, so I'm going to take a couple deep breaths and then we'll see what comes through, okay?
But yes, and I'm open to anything.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm definitely feeling grandparents. Um, ooh. Oh, I just got really excited. I think they're really excited to talk to you. You would understand your mom's still alive, correct?
No.
Okay. I was sensing mom, mom, mom. But this is to be honest, I assumed that these grandparents were connected to mom, and that's why I was sensing her.
Okay.
Um, so we'll just keep going. You tell me, would you understand that mom's mom is also crossed over?
Correct.
Yeah, I feel a lot of female energy with mom too. Okay. Okay. I can feel at least three people here. So you're gonna have to tell me if this fits with mom, if this fits with grandma. I definitely have two females and a male, and I gotta be honest, uh, it feels like grandpa, grandma, and mom. Now, I don't know if grandpa is on dad's side or mom's side or what, right? Um, oh, okay. Um, Interesting. Do you have a younger sister?
No.
Do you have a sister?
No.
Do you have a daughter?
Yes.
Okay. Mom makes me feel another female that you're like responsible for. Or somewhat taking a leadership role with. So that's why I first asked younger sister and then child. Okay, I understand. Now, just because I'm curious, um, are both mom's parents crossed over?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So this could be mom and her parents coming forward all at once. And Oh, interesting. I believe I'm connecting with mom the most. She talks about brown eyes. Do you have brown eyes? Did she have brown eyes? Um, I can't see yours. Are your
Yeah,
eyes?
mine are like hazel. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Is there a similarity between you and your mom's eyes specifically?
Yes, probably. Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. She feels very, very close to you. Okay. And then she keeps making me feel your daughter, your daughter. And she compares her to my daughter. Okay. Is your daughter around 13?
She's a teenager.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh God. She just made me feel really sad. Okay. And then she made me feel passing. Okay. It makes me feel like it was health related. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Like we get sick or something happens with our body and feels like cancer. Would you understand cancer with this woman?
Not with my mom. Mm-mm.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Um, would you understand with mom you were able to say goodbye?
Yes.
Would you understand with mom, thank you, that we see it coming? We know it's coming in some way?
Yes.
Yeah. It feels like, oh, yeah. Okay. So I feel like I'm your mom right now. And it feels like we're having to come to terms with our own mortality before it happens. And so we have some sort of previous notice. Yeah, yeah. She's showing me like hospital bands, hospital gowns. Would you understand that?
Mhm.
Okay, so there must have been lots of appointments or treatments or something
Yes.
involved. Okay. Oh my God, she loves you. I'm gonna cry. She just floods my body with emotions. So that would be a way that she would communicate with you too. So just keep in mind if you randomly feel like a wave of peace, that could be mom. Or like if you get a random idea to go somewhere to call someone, that could be your mom trying to communicate with you. Do you have any younger siblings?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. Uh, she's making me feel like you're responsible for more than one person. Or I don't know, there's something about eldest children. It's a feeling and it feels like taking on responsibility from a young age. It feels like being in charge of someone in some capacity. That's just what it feels like.
Okay.
So it's kind of like that energy. And is it just the two of you, brother and sister?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
She feels okay. She feels at peace with it. She's okay with it. I do feel like I passed younger than I expected to. Would you understand that? Um, and I do feel like it was kind of cut short, and I feel a little bit of regret around that. Like, well, damn, I could have done this or I could have done that, and now I don't get to. So that's what that's about. But she also talks about how close she is to you, how incredibly close she is to you. And I'm trying to figure out what that means. What do you mean by that? Would you understand, are her ashes in your house?
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay. That would make sense. That would make sense. And your daughter lives with you. Yeah, so she keeps putting you and her and your daughter like together all the time. And Is there also a little boy?
Yes.
Yeah, in the house, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, she knows. And he's younger. Is he younger? He's he's under 10. Would you understand that? It's okay if it's a no.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, so he's above 10.
Yes.
Okay. Would you understand? Did she pass before he turned 10?
Yes.
Thank you. That's what it
Yes.
is. That's what it, she made me feel this is where it cuts off. And I assumed that's how old he was, but that was her relationship with him is
Okay.
when it stopped, was before 10. Okay.
That would make sense.
Thank you. Okay. Was she a smoker?
Mm, she was not.
Was
But
her
you
mom?
could have two people with you right now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Is there another woman that's a smoker that would come through that you think?
Yes.
Okay. 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 Cool. All right. So they're all here. I'm just gonna feel around. I don't think mom's done yet. Okay, bear with me 1 second. Oh my gosh, she makes me feel how proud she is of you. And she gives me the feeling of what it feels like when I look at my daughter. It's like this love mixed with pride. Um, she's talking about, she keeps going back to her passing. Okay. Would you understand? She makes me feel like you have some guilt around her passing. And can you take that or no? Because you
A
would
little
know
bit.
a little bit. Let me feel into it a little bit more and see if she can give me clues on what it is. Because she's giving me feelings. I have to put my words onto it, okay?
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Okay. She just makes me feel like missing the kids, like missing your kids, and like not getting to help with them or get to see them in the same physical way as she did before. But she talks about helping in a different way now. Okay. But let's go back to what you were talking about before. Okay, okay. So she just talks about you must have been close with your mom. Yeah, she talks about a piece of your heart missing because she's not there. I'm gonna cry. She talks about how you walk around and you like want to call her and oh, oh, and you hear certain songs. What? Fill me up, buttercup, babe. I don't know what that song is. Um, you know that song that I'm talking about? Build me up. Those
I do.
oldies that are like classics. Yeah, she's giving me chills. Yep. Uh, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low. Okay, those type of songs, you know what I'm talking about? So she will communicate to you in song that way too.
Okay.
Yeah, she loves you. And she's been excited to talk. She also has a sibling. She has a brother. Your mom has a brother.
Yes.
Is he alive or passed?
He is passed.
Okay. Okay. She's making me feel brother. So I would take that as I'm here with brother then. Sometimes I can't tell if they're alive or dead.
Sure.
Sometimes sometimes they will talk about people who are alive, like she did with your daughter, and sometimes they'll talk about people that they're with. And so sometimes I don't know, right? Um,
Sure.
Yeah. You definitely have an uncle. Okay. Somebody was a cigarette smoker. Was your uncle a cigarette smoker?
No, no.
Okay.
Well, I mean, maybe he
Oh,
might have
okay.
been. Yeah. Hmm.
They're making me feel like you would have some memories from childhood with this uncle. Just know that mom's not alone. I think
Okay.
she made it to the other side and and she's with her family. Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay. All right. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah. Okay. Mom's still going. All right. I like to let them lead the way. So when it feels done, and if we have time, I'll try to reach this other person that keeps trying to get my attention. Um, but I want to give the stage to mom as much as she wants. Hang on one second. Okay, she wants to talk about your daughter. All right. Is she 16?
Yes. Well,
Uh,
7. Yes.
she's what?
17.
She's 17.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Thank you. She's like, oh, like she made me feel driving. She's
Yeah.
driving. Okay. Why are we talking about your daughter? Bear with me one second.
That's all good. Take your time.
Okay. Okay. Your mom's talking about being a little worried about her granddaughter. I don't think it's super serious. I think it's because of her age. I think she's in a time period right now where she's like testing the boundaries. I don't know if she's been like acting out or anything, but um, okay. Weird. Is daughter okay? What's going on with daughter?
She's 17. I mean,
Yeah.
17-year-old.
She's giving me recklessness, like speeding is what she's making me
Okay.
feel. It doesn't feel like we're doing drugs or we're meeting stranger. It doesn't feel
Sure.
serious. It feels kid related. But that we're making little reckless decisions. Okay. Well, that's what you're supposed to do when you're 17, right?
Right.
Okay, let me see. I'm gonna feel into this a little bit more.
Okay.
She makes me feel like she's protecting her, and then she gives me the concept of a guardian angel over your daughter. Okay. Okay. She's talking, okay, what else? She says, this is weird. Okay, so she says, we have more influence than you think we do. Okay. She's really giving me imagery of like car wrecks, of like being in the car and going around a corner too fast. And she's like talking about preventing, and she talks about protection. I don't know. Your daughter hasn't had a car wreck, right?
No,
Does she have her own car?
she does.
Do you guys live on a windy road or something?
No, we're in a neighborhood.
Okay, okay. I think it's okay. She's not making me feel anything life-threatening. Okay. So just
Okay.
keep that in mind, Mom. I don't want you to worry, okay?
Yeah.
The only reason why they bring this up is to prepare you. It could be something that's coming in the future, or to drop a seed to daughter, like, hey, um, good driving practices, okay? Safety. All right. That's what they're saying.
Okay.
Um, does she speed? Do you know anything about that?
Well, I mean, as far as I know, she's a pretty good driver. If you trust Life 360, but you know,
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. And that would notify you, right?
yes, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna move on from that. They're just making me feel like, and I know that when I was that age, I was driving stupidly.
Well, and I was too, and it was kind of a joke in our family. And I
Okay.
had a wreck on a windy road.
Oh, okay. So that could be it. Just keep that in your back pocket.
Yes.
Yeah, because they're never wrong. I just misinterpret it sometimes.
Okay.
So just keep that in your back pocket. And if it's important, they'll bring it up again. They'll bring it,
Okay.
they'll
Yes.
make sure I say it. Okay. Okay, what else? Okay, she's talking about you. She makes me feel like you're a single mom. Would you understand that?
No.
Interesting. Would you understand doing most of the work around the house?
Yes.
So there is a man in the home, you would understand?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. She just showed me a desktop computer. I don't know what that's about. Um, is he on the computer a lot or
No.
something? Does anybody work from home?
I do.
Okay. Okay, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Weird. Anyways. Okay, anything else? Is the other person that you want to talk to today, is that a gentleman?
No.
Interesting. Okay. Huh. All right. Somebody keeps showing me cigarettes. All right. Um, weird. Okay, I think we're shifting into something else now because I don't feel anything, to be honest. So,
Okay.
um, sometimes there's lulls, and it's typically when we're switching subjects or communicators. So bear with
Okay.
me 1 second.
That's fine. Take your time.
Okay. Okay. Um, I feel like I'm sensing you now. Okay. To be honest, you feel independent. You feel exhausted. You feel like you're responsible for a lot of people and living things. You feel like you have one job and then you get off of that job and then you start another job. That's what you feel like. But the other job is like the house and the kids and would you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, that makes sense.
Okay. You feel, yeah. You feel responsible and dependable and loyal, and you feel Like you get the job done no matter what. That's funny. Okay. You must have a job that you've been in for several years. You would understand.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. But it's fast paced, your work. Would you
Yes.
understand that? Do you work for Quick Trip?
No.
Weird. They gave me Quick Trip for that. Isn't that funny?
Hmm. How funny.
Very, very fast paced.
Uh-huh.
Okay, interesting metaphor there, Spirit. Um, they're talking about the moment you clock in to the moment you clock out, you are busy. Okay. And and sometimes the car ride home is the only alone time you get. Would you
Yes.
understand that? Yeah. Yeah. Oh God. Okay. So are you sure you're not a single mom? I'm sorry. Sorry. Um,
No.
it's the energy. It's the energy.
Sure. Yes. Yeah.
Um, so what I want to tell you to do is because we know how you are, I want you to try and shift as much as you can to what you would consider selfishness.
Okay.
I want you to carve time out for yourself. Take a bath, read a book, doom scroll on TikTok for an hour. Like, I want you to move yourself up on the priority list. And if that means having a conversation with who we live with, like, hey, we need help. Like, would you want to do this or this? Because I don't have time to do both, right? Um, this is a long-term relationship, you would understand.
Yes.
And you're married, correct?
Yes.
And this is the father of your children?
Yes.
Okay. And he works hard too. Okay, I understand. But so do you. Right. We both have full-time jobs. Right.
Yes.
So, oh my God, I just felt his people. That is crazy. Okay, so he's a good man. He just
Yes.
we just need to have a conversation like, hey, I can't do it all myself, right? And we're a team and we love and respect each other, right? So we don't
Yes.
want to let the other one do 90-10, right?
Yes.
And okay, I feel like I'm feeling his family. So hold on.
Okay. That's okay.
He has a woman around him.
Okay.
I don't think it's his mother. Is his mother alive?
No.
Okay, could be mom then.
Okay.
Uh, when I tune in with his energy, it feels like there's a woman around him close. Uh, yeah, okay. So I'm kind of bouncing around a little bit. So let me focus back in on you. And we were talking about work. Okay. And we were talking about carving out time for yourself, however that looks like for you. They made me feel like, are you a manager?
Um, an account manager. Yeah, I manage a handful of things.
They made me make you feel like they made me feel like you would be good in a leadership position.
That makes
Uh,
sense.
like managing people, though, is how I interpreted that. But yeah, they're talking about you advancing in your work or just in life because you're ambitious. Okay, you're driven. You're focused. Okay. They're just, is there some questions that you have around work
I've
while
been
we're
thinking
on?
about, yeah, I would say so. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Because there's a reason they're bringing it up, right?
Okay, sure.
Okay. Let me see. Are you open to that? Um, like, because we're psychic now, we're going intuitive, and I just
Yes.
want to make sure that's okay.
Yes, that's okay.
Okay, all right. It must be important, otherwise they wouldn't bring it up. Okay. All right, what for her? Okay. Interesting. Would you understand, did you work your way up kind of already within this company?
Yes.
Okay. They're talking about that. They're talking about the progress that you've made. What has it been like 10 years?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe a
Yeah,
little bit
they
longer.
gave,
Yes. Yeah.
yeah, okay, cool. Um, okay. They're talking about being around more people who have higher titles. And what about that? Oh, okay. They're talking about you being more assertive. Okay. Well, how? Um, I think as you continue to go up, I don't know if you are like up for a raise. I don't know if you can continue to go up. I don't know if you've hit that ceiling yet, but okay. They give me this feeling of like being more assertive and speaking up more firmly with these people who are in higher positions. And I'm not sure why. I think there might be some people up there that, and as I'm talking, it's men. Okay, it's men. There might be some men in higher positions that want to try and push you around. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Okay. And don't be afraid to go after what you want. Okay. And they said that with like all of the ferociousness. Uh, I wonder if you're a fire sign. When were you born?
In June.
June. What is June? Oh, Cancer. I don't know. I'd like to look at your birth chart and just for
Oh
fun.
yeah. Uh, I think I'm a Gemini on June 11th.
Oh yeah, Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Well, I'd like to see where like if you have any fire, because you're really giving me like willpower, like I'm sensing that within you for career specifically. Okay. Uh, okay. Selling yourself short. Okay. I don't, are you up for promotion at all for work, or is there advancement opportunity at work?
I think there could be. I've also been looking at maybe another position with a new company. So I don't know if that's what's being picked up or
Okay, okay. What do you do now?
I just account manager for a firm, like middle
Middle.
of the road. Yeah.
Okay. So I just want to make sure I'm correct. There is a position within this company that you could advance to, or is it just the other company that you've been thinking about?
Just the other company.
Okay, okay. And but I feel like you are pretty, that's funny. I was gonna say I feel like you're pretty comfortable where you're at, but then they've made me feel burnt out. Burnt out.
Hmm.
Which one are you comfortable or burnt out or both?
I think I'm pretty comfortable where I'm at.
Okay. Okay. So you can't take burnt out with work, right?
Not in this position. I
Okay.
mean, I can definitely understand that from the past, but yeah,
Okay. Okay. All
yeah,
right. Thank you.
yeah.
Let me feel into those energies and see.
Okay.
How long have you been in this at this company?
This one, 2 years.
2 years? Okay.
Uh,
Hmm. Okay, but the job that you're looking at with the other company, that's within the same industry, isn't it?
It's a different industry.
It is.
And
Is it like something completely different, or is it like in the same wheelhouse?
the industry is completely different, but the job
Okay.
may be similar.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah, okay. Okay, so my disclaimer with any decisions is that trust your heart above anything I say next. Okay?
Sure.
Go with your own intuition and your own heart above whatever I say. With that being said, I feel like you need to stay where you're at. Okay? I don't know why. I don't need to know why. It's okay. I feel like stay for a bit. And then when I feel into this other company or this other position, it feels like low-hanging fruit. I don't know what that means. Like maybe it looks good from afar, but then when we get up close, it's not so great. Yeah. Yep. That's what it is. Stay put where you're at for a little bit longer is what they're saying. But keep your options open. Okay. What? I don't know why they keep giving me QT. I don't know why they keep giving me Quick Trip. That's so weird. Okay, let me just feel into it a little bit more
Okay.
because I don't want to put something on it that's not meant for it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, no, don't go for the other job. Yeah, they just told me again, stay put for a little bit longer. It feels like maybe a couple more years. That's what it feels like. Um, yeah, I do think that you will leave that company soon, though. Now, soon, what does soon mean? I don't know. Um, I feel like you don't want to stay there for some reason.
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't think you feel that way right now. But I think eventually you'll get this like urge to leave. Okay. I'm gonna leave that there. Uh-huh. Okay. They're saying both possibilities exist. Okay. So you could pick the other company, and I think that would be okay. But I think the best, yeah, the best, okay, is to stay put for a little bit. Okay. So I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna let you mull that over.
Okay.
And and then we'll see if there's anything else or anyone else that wants to come through. Did you have like a, okay. Did you have like a female friend that passed?
Um, yes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. There's some woman here that feels a little wild and crazy for some reason. So I don't know. I don't know if it's a friend or a family member, but that's the first initial feelings I got from her. Um, Might have had a loud laugh. Okay. Okay. Might have been blonde. Does this make sense for anyone that you know?
Mm,
It's okay if it's a no.
yeah, no.
That's all right. That's all
Yeah.
right. Weird. Let me just refocus back in on you and we'll
Okay.
try again. You never know. Okay, but there is a woman here. All right. I'm just waiting for her to um I'm just asking her to come close. Hang on one second. She makes me feel like she's in heaven. She makes me feel like she sends love to you. Um, I don't know who this is though. Bear with me one second. There is another woman you wanted to hear from, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Give me her first name only.
Becky.
Okay. Hmm. Was this? I don't know. She feels young, which is interesting. Would you understand? I don't know. She feels like a friend though. Is this a friend?
Um,
Or if it's a,
yes. Well, not, I mean, no. I mean, an
okay.
aunt ain't a friend. So,
Oh, okay, okay. Would you understand her? She feels, hmm. So this is your aunt
mhm.
that you're trying to reach. Interesting. I have an Aunt Becky, and they said Aunt Becky, and I was like, it's not my aunt, this is her. So, okay, all right, weird. They will use my frames of reference though, so that makes sense. I was just like, no, that's not my Aunt Becky. This is her. But it's you have an Aunt Becky too. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, got it. Okay. Hmm. Okay, give me just one second. Is this Aunt Becky on mom's side?
Yes.
Okay. And you wouldn't call her wild and crazy.
I mean, sure.
Okay. Okay.
When I was thinking the cigarettes,
That's
I was
okay.
thinking that's who Becky was when you kept mentioning the cigarettes.
Okay. And
And
so cigarettes does fit with Becky then, right?
yes, yes.
Okay.
And trying to talk over my mom.
Did she have a loud laugh?
Yes.
Okay. 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 I think that's who's been trying to get my attention. But to be honest, she feels like a friend. Okay. That's all right. Um, would you understand this aunt passed at a younger age than what your mom did?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. She's talking about, hmm, she must have been gone for a while. She's been gone for over 10 years.
Yes.
Yeah, she's making me feel like it's been even longer than that. Which is interesting. She feels fun. Okay. She feels like sunshine. Okay. She feels like riding in the car with your windows down, the music up high. I don't know what it is about her, but she feels free. Okay. She's, oh, you would understand she left some people behind. She must have had kids. Would you understand that?
Did she left people behind?
Do you have kids that she left behind? Yeah. She talks about there's kids left behind. Um, so she had her own kids. Okay. I don't know why she keeps showing herself in a convertible. Uh, but like driving in a convertible, like the wind in your hair, just being free. This could be part of a message for you too. Okay.
Okay.
Would you describe her like that though?
Yes, I would say so. Sure.
Oh, okay, okay. She talks about like don't be afraid to get messy and life is messy and it's supposed to be that way and who cares what other people think? Okay. And she may have been the one interesting. She feels like a guide for you. She may have been the one helping me with the career advice that I was giving you. She could be someone that you could ask for signs. Mom, too. Actually, anyone in the spirit world, you can ask for signs. But I want you to know, okay, that if you had like someone that you knew that was a mechanic who crossed over, you could ask them about car problems. If you had someone who was like really good business person, you would want to ask them about opening a business. So like keep that in mind
Okay.
about the people that you have working for you on the other side. You're okay. Your aunt feels lucky. She makes me feel lucky. Okay. So you might, with your aunt, you might play a little game with her and ask for like a four-leaf clover
Okay.
or 777, something that means luck. She could bring you luck. Okay, cool. What else? She She makes me feel like her passing was sudden. Would you understand that?
Yes.
Would you understand a car wreck with this woman?
No.
Okay, thank you. I didn't know. She keeps putting herself in a car and like driving. I think that might play into like the freedom feeling, um, and the message that goes along with her. She feels happy. Oh, that's funny. She feels at peace is what I was about to say, and then she corrected me and she made me feel like I am busy. And I was like, "Oh, okay." And she's like, and she makes me feel two kids. I don't know if she had two,
You
but
too.
are they
Yeah.
both boys?
Yes.
Yeah, she makes me feel I'm busy, and then she makes me feel two boys.
Mhm.
And so I don't know if you talk to her kids, but or if they're open to this. Sometimes people don't want to ruffle and eat that feathers, but you might let them know that their mom came through because she feels very orchestrating, pulling strings from the other side type of a spirit. Okay. She says, she says, oh my God, I just lost it because she's talking a mile a minute. Okay, so she gives me ambitious again. She makes me feel ambitious again, and then she puts it on you. So like goals and like getting things done. So I wonder if like maybe that's what you get from her, or if that's more of like a mom aspect. I'm gonna let you figure that out. And then at the same time, she makes me feel like we make the best of it. We make the best of our circumstances. She's talking about herself now and the way she passed. There was no closure there. And she makes me feel like, well, it is what it is, and we have to make the best of it now. Um, she makes me feel a husband. Was she married when she crossed?
No.
Okay. But would you understand, is the father of her children still alive?
Yes.
Okay. She makes me feel like she's like hanging around them, like him and the boys, even though they were no longer together, right?
Right.
She makes me feel like she has your mom. Mom's passing feels much more recent. They give me like 5 years for mom.
Yes.
So it must be around there.
Around there.
So Aunt Becky talks about having your mom with her. And then, oh my God, I love your aunt. I love your aunt. And then she brings up a scene from the movie Practical Magic. Have you seen that movie?
I know I haven't.
Girl.
I'll have
Oh,
to try it.
Practical Magic. Write it down. You have to see it. It's about it's like a Halloween movie, I guess you would say.
Okay.
Uh and she gives me a scene from that movie, and it's about sisters and their aunts. They live with their aunts. Okay. And there's like a scene where it's called Midnight Margaritas, where they wake up
Okay.
all night and they have margaritas, and there's a song, it's like a music montage. I don't know, watch it. That's what she makes me feel.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And that's really cool. I think I'm gonna leave that with you just because we have only a couple minutes left and I want you to kind of fill me in on
Okay.
things. But yeah, your people are here. They love you and they had lots to say.
That tracks.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. So tell me about your mom. Tell me about your aunt. Like, this is my favorite part is to hear, about them.
Sure, sure. I was trying not to say too much because I didn't want to interfere, you know.
No, you did great. You did great.
Yeah. So it makes sense that they're together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the brother too. Yep.
Yes.
hmm hmm And
Yeah.
both parents, man, lots of mom side is over there. Um, I mean,
It
we could do
makes
a
sense
whole
that they're
nother
all
session
together.
on dad's side,
Yeah.
or
Um,
even husband's family. That would be fun.
yeah. No, so that makes sense that they're all together.
Okay, so what happened with mom? Tell me about that.
Um, she had a long-term illness, sick about 5 years.
Oh, okay. Okay. And so she kind of knew that that's what would be what
Yes.
ended her life. Okay.
Yes.
Understand. But was not cancer.
It was
Okay.
not cancer.
Okay.
Um, and I'd been at work all day. Like I put her in hospice, left her with my dad. I went to work, came back, and stayed a bit, and she passed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe that's where that ambitious work and guilt came from.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like pick yourself up by your bootstraps. We just gotta keep going. That's what you
Right.
feel like, and that's what the women in your family feel like. They feel like we make it work, right?
Yeah.
And no matter what. And that is like so forgive me, like if your husband sees this, I'm not, but it does feel like single motherhood. It feels like we work with what we have and we try to make the best of it. And you know what I mean? I don't know. That's just what I'm sensing about you and the women in your family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His mom, my husband's mother has passed, and she did pass of cancer. So
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know.
I wonder, see now with your mom though, what do you know what it was? Like what was the
It
issue?
was ALS, frontal
Oh,
temporal lobe ALS.
okay. Okay. So that makes sense. Kind of like a slow degenerative thing
Yes.
comparable to cancer, I guess.
Yes.
And it could have been his mom. Um, but a lot of times they get me close,
Uh-huh.
as close as I
Sure.
can get. And so I don't have ALS and like my brain ready to go. But
Right.
cancer, you know how many people die of cancer?
Right.
Girl,
Yes.
it's bad.
Yeah.
So, okay, and what happened, just real quick, what happened with Aunt Becky?
She drowned in the ocean.
Okay,
It was just a freak wave.
accident. Yeah, accident. Okay. Okay. See, this is helping me
Yeah.
because I knew it was like we're here one minute and we're gone the next. That's what she made me feel. So that's why I asked for car wreck because she kept giving me the images of like being in the car. I
Right.
think she's just a free spirit. I think she's happy. She's kind of butthurt about it still. Um, and then she makes me feel ambitious and having plans. Um, and then as soon as I feel your mom feels like she got further into her life.
Yes.
Um, and definitely middle age, maybe 60s. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
So, yeah. Huh.
Got to meet your grandkids.
Yeah. And mom is very close. Mom's in your house, right? And not in a weird way, but like
Uh-huh.
in a loving, observing kind of way. So just know that you can call on them anytime you want and they'll be there. They can hear your thoughts and you can ask them for things like, should I take this job? Should I move to this place? Show me a palm tree or show me
Sure.
clover, right? The only thing I say is, like if you live in Arizona, don't ask for a cactus, right? Right.
Right.
Don't ask for and don't go Googling red leaf clover or cardinal.
Yeah.
Just give them a time frame. I usually take like 2 days. I'll say 2 days. What's today? Wednesday. So I'll say I want to see a clover by Friday evening
Okay.
and then let it go, right? And write it down. You could write it down like August 6th clover, right? So
Yeah.
that you know you're not crazy when you
Right.
find the clover. And it's a game, and they love it when you play those games with them. So obviously, you will get the clover.
Yeah.
Trust and believe you will. Somebody will either say clover, or you'll see it on TV, or it'll be a big sign that says Lucky's or something.
Yeah.
When you do, just say thank you and switch it to something else. And it's like
Okay.
so fun. Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. All right.
I'm
Well,
sorry I sobbed through this whole thing.
oh no, you're okay. You're okay. I tend to make people cry. Yeah, I do. I do. But it was great to meet you.
You too.
And
Thank you.
you like the recording?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go
Yeah, that'd
ahead.
be great. Thank you.